Was it goblins or boglins? I couldn't tell. But something happened on the Tripod Trail. Giants and dragons are corrupting us all. If we don't get help, we will all go to hell. Did you hear the news out of Waveco Cave? A big hole that tried to make us their slaves. My players trying to control our brains. I just woke up and the village was razed. We need the Stronghold to protect us for the night. We need the Stronghold to help us with this fight. We need the Stronghold. We need the Stronghold to go searching through the game. We need the Stronghold. We need the Stronghold. It's been a week since we saw Dave. A mighty group of adventurers. They're savage as hell, but they may be mad enough to get us through this spell. When they are together, they are the Stronghold. We are the Stronghold. We're here to show you the way. We are the Stronghold. We might just have to save the day. We're just a group of heroes, yeah. We're big and we're small. We may not be the best in town, but we answered the call. When we are together, we are the Stronghold.
We're starting off with a hype train. That's pretty darn tootin' awesome. We appreciate you guys.
Bitches.
Yeah. Thanks for the Wednesday dopamine serotonin push already. You guys are my heroes. Thank you so much for showing up and watching. And now I guess I got to bring my A game because these dudes just thrash my brain. Thanks everybody for showing up to Stronghold, nice. To Stronghold D&D. We've got the. Do we have Wounded Warrior up this week? Is it still November?
I took it down.
We put it down?
It ended on the 11th.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, regardless, there's 1,001 charities out there in the world. If you can't find one, 988 is an easy one to find as well for mental health and suicide awareness. That's kind of the charity that, I like to push for this program. I think all of us, it's touched us, somewhere in our lives. And, if you don't have the squanch to reach out and hit that button to donate to their charities at a minimum, find time in your Rolodex to reach out to that friend that maybe you always talk to, or you like to spin the Rolodex and hit somebody random and just pack an hour or 30 minutes of your day, your drive home to say, how you doing? And just listen to someone vent. You could save a life. Just being out there and able to connect with someone is important. And that's what we like to do here. We're an avenue of connecting, being on Discord with all of you guys. Our Discord, Twitch, is that what we're on? I don't know. I'm a fucking boomer. But come into chat, say hi. Also hop into our Discord and say hi. I'm a very young Gen X. I found out for my birthday. I'm a very fledgling Gen X. So please hang out with us tonight and follow along as we continue our path on Storm King's Thunder. Our third party. This is party 3. Yeah, we have 3 parties going through Storm King's Thunder, and their arc is taking them what appears to defending the throne of Maelstrom and King Hecaton, and potentially protecting the Sea of Swords from Slark. I said I wouldn't forget it. And I've switched the page again. Slarkrathel?
Call him the
Kraken. Slarkathel.
And goodbay, everybody. Goodbye, everybody, for watching. I can't even get the name right. But let's go around the room and see what we've got. Let's start with, hey, just so you know, Skylar, you've got the wrong names up there. You've got, looks like Tori's and Cocoa Bunny. But
I'm judging. I'm judging. That's an upgrade. I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. dude, how did you even do that? That was amazing.
Bro,
Simple
that's
shit.
Blandina, man. Stop it.
That's so bad. So we'll start with Skylar. You got anything going on?
Yeah.
Any update?
I
Who
just
you playing? You know.
Just let everybody know. Oh, okay. So the 988 link is getting an error. I'm in the process of trying to get that back up. I'll try to just redo it, but I don't really have anything going right now. So.
Alrighty. Who we got? We'll go to Charm, then Jeremy, then Tori. Charm, what you got going on? Who you playing at a minimum?
Yeah, I am playing Savathor. He is a half Yuan-Ti, half Drow bard, and he is a master of eloquence and an ambitious pioneer of business and connections. And loving this game. And it's funny you said like you got 3 games going on right now with 3 different story arcs in a module, which is impressive unto itself. But I am so hyped that our unique path happened to be the path of taking care of the throne and fighting on behalf of King Hekaton. And it's just like, this is just so hyped, so exciting. So happy to be here, hyped about this piece of the story. If you're not familiar with the story, you're going to love all that's going on, all the same. We're going to give you a good time. And if you want to see more of me and these other people, at the very least, I am on Charmed Fantasy. I run that channel where we do much of the same, play tabletop role-playing games. You could follow me on Instagram under Old World Charm. Yeah, we got a pretty great community here, and I'll pass it on to whoever's next in the order.
Oh God. J. Remy.
Germany.
Germany.
I used to get called Germany as a kid all the time. You have no idea.
I was the kid that called you Germany when you were little. I couldn't say
Probably. You look familiar. I play here on Wednesday, every other Wednesday, and then I DM here every opposite Thursday. I run a little Greyhawk campaign, the Shackled City. Lots happened this week. And then in December, I'm going to be running an Alien mini campaign. It has filled up.
Oh.
It has filled up. So I'm looking forward to that. That's a game that I've come to really appreciate and love. So yeah, so D&D here every other Thursday, and then over at the Voctaire in the month of December running Alien.
Hell yeah. Who are you playing?
Oh, sorry. I am playing Vocath 100% Goliath AAA meat with a hammer and an attitude, but generally the first to die.
Oh, smells good.
It smells amazing.
Has a certain musky odor to him.
All right, Tori, what you got?
Hello, I am Tori Q Hill. I am playing Toric Porn King, barbarian warrior who's out for blood. But I am also a comic book artist / writer creator of the network comic book series. I am here to dungeon those dragons. To be completely honest, personally, this group is amazing, right? And it would be an honor to do some merch for these cats. So just be on the lookout for some new merch coming soon. You can follow me on Instagram at Tori Q Hill, or same thing TikTok, same thing Facebook. Thinking about doing a YouTube channel, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I'm very, very busy and very, very on it. So it's a pleasure to be able to take some time and spend it with these guys. And let's get into it. Stronghold.
Hey.
I'm jacked. So where were we? You want to do this the old-fashioned way?
With the recap?
The recap way? Jeremy says no.
It's up
all
to
right.
you.
Yeah. Well, it's a technique.
I mean,
as a DM,
I'm fine with one of us doing it as long as it's not me.
By doing the recap. So what had happened was the party began leaving Maelstrom. You guys were in Maelstrom. You guys got in a whole mess of trouble, but yet, became the lead investigators / the Knights of Maelstrom as you swore to protect what is her name, Sarissa, who is encased in the Worm Skull throne in Maelstrom. The Worm Skull throne being Hecaton's throne. Hecaton being missing. They ran into a big bad there named Lenathon, who was in the guise of a storm giant, and you guys called him out, and they misty stepped and burst into the ocean, and you guys said, you know what I mean, basically that you would take the challenge to investigate their whereabouts. You were kitted up. You were thanked by Uther. The Imperator is the cool name for the general of the Storm Giants. That's a sick name. He's like in charge now, but he runs the armies there. He's not so much into the politics of the Storm Giants, but he challenged you. Hey, I have to protect Maelstrom. You guys get into this little teleportation circle, and Blandina's like, nay, I can do that. And then skadoosh, you guys booped off to Yartar. Why? Because you guys found this wooden coin, and it's going to take you to the Golden Goose, and you had to find out where that was. Skadoosh, you go into the Golden, to Yartar, to a Harper Circle, where you run into Kobolds, not to be confused with Kobold, an elderly man who told you to go away. And you guys started heading towards the Golden Goose, which is a large, like, a large Karak ored casino, like 2 or 3 decks high, with this dude named Lord Dryland, who is trying to out-politic the Water Lord of Yartar and take over to be the new Water Baron. So you guys have a little montage there where you go and meet, you go into a pub, you meet Beth. She's there, it's a small pub, and they're serving you guys, and you collect a little bit more information because to get on this boat, you had to get G'd up. You had to be looking clean to get onto this boat. And she said, you need to go to Auntie Cans, which is down the street, and that's a 3-star Michelin restaurant of a tailor. And you guys go down there, and Auntie Cans got the pins and needles in her mouth, and oh boy, and he just meets you guys. And stitches you guys up, and I don't know, you handsome fellers, and you guys, run into a Zentarum, looking like the Baroness from Cobra. And her name was, I'll leave to you guys, because I like leaving some things for you guys. You run into her. You tried mind. Jessica Venom. You guys try to read her mind, but she is very much the Savathor of the Zentarum. She's the Savathor of the Margasters. And as you were trying to needle into her brain, what did she decide? She's like, you're not this Histifer guy. You're not this Savathor guy. You're this Histifer guy, from what I remember. And the game is now afoot, because potentially the Margasters know. But she jumps in a super cool Dracula carriage and darts off in her Bentley down to the casino. And you guys went to the casino, where you guys performed some SEAL Team 6 action, where Vokath and Torn King get their manta cloaks on, get their scuba suits on, and they go underneath the boat, and then they latch in, we'll say with his axe. That's right. And Vokath holds Torn's belly. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna do that to him. Just hangs on tight. You know what I mean? And then the boat kind of leaves, and the rest of you guys, I'm kidding, that's not what happened. They both use their, various sharp tools to stick into near the rudder of the boat. You guys move out. While Blandina and Savathor use their subterfuge to get into the boat, and they, twisting mustaches and monocles and trying to be fancy Monopoly guys. They end up doing what they do and just barge into the room with like the 2-way mirrors where Lord Dryland is. They go in there, and they question him, this was tough. They questioned and questioned, and finally they got some of the right answers, and I'll leave those answers to you guys. But what they find out, Lord Dryland is not who he says he is. He's a cult fanatic. He is the master of like the Kraken cult, the cult of the Kraken. One of those names. The super in lore. I forgot.
Kraken Society?
Phil McCracken? Is that who he is?
Huh?
Phil McCracken? Is that who he is?
Yes, Lord Philip Dryland of the Kraken Society.
Kraken.
He's talking to you guys, and he's like, "No, nay, I can't tell you because you guys want to join the cult. I think what you did." And he was like, "What? Nah." Or you tried bargaining with him, but you guys were hitting his bottom line, which like you're not going to turn him out. He's a cultist. You guys got you convinced him that you were a higher level of cultist. That's where
we were
it went
auditors.
weird.
We were auditors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "You can't be." Because I'm the highest level. And then his eyes go black, and he's just like, and he falls over as he spills some very important beans, right? As his head falls over, but his little pet octopus is kind of like chilling there, like, oh, I'm a familiar, and then just does the weird roll into a tank and then falls in there. So the octopus is fine, everybody. Octopus went back in the tank. But when you turn around, there's this shadow up, a high collared, very tight, well kempt hair with two, pins like chopsticks in the back with this large, python just wrapping around her thin body. She stands about 5'11", humanoid, tan skin. The snake falls to the ground as she just locks, slithering like eyes on all of you. Did I miss any points as I bring us into this? You can see Pao Ming, she's standing there on the map. Blandina and Savathor are at the desk. As you see, basically the pit boss, and I like pit boss because she's very snake presenting. As the door opens. Now, mind you, you just sent off 2 guards with suggestion. A big spell was used to get the guards to piss off. But this pit boss, you get the sense, Savathor, based on your skill set and how hard you were working with Lord Dryland, that she probably has been detecting thoughts for a very, for the past minute or so, and realizes that the game's afoot. I do want to take 1 second as I'm rattling for my voice. We just reached the level 2 hype train for the first time in like Stronghold history. So everybody out there, thank you so much. Like that like feels really good. Like you're sitting here doing something and like people are having a good time in chat. It doesn't go without notice that like that's really rad. So love you guys.
Level 2 skadoosh.
And
it's a level 2 skadoosh.
Thank you, Antican, for the $15 donation. 988 is back up on the page and working correctly. So I think the other one was it was a year old, and we reached, I think, around 1450.
Yeah, we were trying to go to 1500. We can start over. Yeah. So it's not about, like 988 doesn't even know we exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's about hitting that thing, because I always say charity comes from the heart, and it's really good doing it from behind the scenes. So like we're doing this and we're supporting someone that's, getting paid, on coffee and donuts, and we're filling their Purell dispensers at 988 Corp, wherever that is. I just imagine it's a very tall building and it's got a globe in the top of it, and someone, I don't know. Anyways, that's where I would work if I was the CEO of 988 Corp. Anyways, so here we are. I am going to give you guys a moment to do your thing, right? And you guys are all over on the map. I'll say Blandina and Savathor. She walks in, Rita Skeeter kind of style, like, just like, and she just over her shoulder, she's like, and just probably sent something to the goons behind her that triggers. It's probably the smartest thing that she can say to the goons, right? To get them working. And I do remember there was a bell that was ringing at the very end as well. Like there was a bit of a ding, ding, ding. There's an alarm kind of going off. So I'm going to go around for the what you plan on doing, and don't go into the RP yet. Like I want to negotiate. I want to cast fuck you. I want to, you know what I mean? Like, or whatever. Oop, Tori's baby's in there. I want to, you know what I mean? Like cast a spell on something. But we'll start with Blandina. What do you think is happening? What do you want to do?
Well, I think the gig is up. And we're kind of we're just kind of trapped. I've already cast mage armor on myself, so I know that's good.
Okay. Yep.
What would
What would Blandina do? I know, right?
What would I'm just gonna hold. Well, that's a reaction. So I'm just gonna stay here. Like I'm not even. I'm not going to, give up the wizard side of me yet. Even though there's some little octopi, coming up from the floor to the side.
Okay. Yeah, but you do get the sense that she does dabble in the magic kind of stuff. Is you can tell that she's cooking. You can see her cooking something up. You know what I mean? Like she's got the thing going. Like it's about to be. We're at roll for a new.
Right.
So
well, I was gonna say I'm going to prepare a counter spell, but that's a reaction anyway, so it's not really a like.
Yeah. We'll roll for initiative at some point.
Yeah, I'm trying not to present as an actual threat, because we weren't really doing that before. And anyway,
you're going like this. Ooh, but you're also doing the the signs for counterspell.
I'm doing the signs. I'm doing the signs for no.
Yeah. Okay. Fun. Okay, fun. All right. Yeah. Savathor / Histifer. And then Vocat's on deck, then Torm.
Savathor is going to cast a spell.
Okay, you plan on casting a spell. All right. I will say, due to the telepathy, Vocath, you know what's going on. You can also, from where you're at, you guys are a little bit above water. Are you underwater? Yes or no? Do you want to be underwater?
I am like clinging to the bottom of the hull because I just flame
all the way underneath.
I just flame strike the rudder to give the.
Okay.
Like I don't know what shape the rudder's in.
That's right. The rudder's in bad shape, but interestingly enough, it's a giant rowboat, so it can compensate. You know what I mean? Like it's just tough. So it's still moving, but there's some serious rudder damage. What are you thinking? What do you plan on doing?
I'm gonna let I want to see what Torn's gonna do because
you're gonna play off.
I thought the plan was we were supposed to stay hidden under the boat, but you're saying through the telepathic connection, we sort of know that the jig is up.
Well, you do because you cast the spell, and I'll just say, it's.
You know what? I still think I'm gonna follow Torn's lead.
Okay. What do you think, Torn?
Remember before we stopped last time, I asked you were there little slits we can climb through?
Oh, like cannon?
Rubber slits.
Oh yeah, the oar slits.
There's those. They're a little bit higher up, no problem. She goes wicked strong, and there's windows and stuff in the back, kind of like what you see right there. So just on camera, that makeshift room that I have off to the left of screen is the windows to the right of screen. Does that make sense?
I love it.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it. I'm
Oh, yeah.
climbing.
Oh, I figured that was my bad. I need to be more. Yeah. It's not two
No,
votes.
you're good. You're good.
That's the
I'm trying to
inside
get
Z
in there,
parts.
though.
So what are you thinking?
I'm in there. Quick.
You want to get in there? Okay, so
Expeditiously.
you plan on moving. All right, then let's roll initiative.
Roll it for me.
Everybody.
All of us.
You want to see how this is done?
We didn't combat like the whole last session, so we're gonna combat.
Yeah, but I thought the whole point of coming to this boat was not to combat. I think I was expressly told not to combat. That's why I'm under the boat.
We don't have a
Things
choice.
happen. Aggressive negotiations occurred.
Vocab.
I want a record kept somewhere for the Knights of the
We
Maelstrom.
about to burn this.
I did not start this fight.
Neither did we.
Who's above 20? Nobody. Nice. Who's above 15? All right. What'd you get, Skylar?
16.
What'd you get, Savthor?
15.
Okay. Tie goes to the runner on that one, so we'll go Blandina, Sav. Anybody above 10? Oh boy.
Ooh, boy. Exactly.
You have 10 exactly?
Yep.
Okay. That's good. Here's good. And then what'd you
I'm
get?
on
Okay.
9.
A 9? Okay. Okay. Hey. All right. Now my mind's going through like, did I place all the minis down that I needed? We'll see what happens. All right. Well, Pao Ming begins, and then you see her hands, something that you've seen before, right? You're like, that's a cone of cold. Like 100% Blandina. This is straight up your alley. You see.
And I just go, nope.
Okay. Let me see. What level are you casting that?
If I know it's a cone of cold, I'm going to cast it at a requisite level to counterspell that.
Okay, you're going to cast counterspell at level 5.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yep, that's no problem. You see, like the things happen in the jutsus, like doing old fashioned. Will not counterspell that because you went that high. Okay. All right. Yep. So you just gasped, and she holds down, and then she's just like, she looks, her snake drops to the ground, and she grabs you can see her robe as one snake gets about her height. It starts coming up. She taps her robe, and like another snake starts swirling around the robe as if it's like getting ready to puff out and fall to the ground as well by the next round. Make sense? And that brings up Blandina. You reacted with a counterspell.
Yes. I'm going to give this a shot. So I'm continuing this. I'm just continuing the nope. I'm just going shh, and then I was like, and then from that, I'm just going to cast sleep on her.
Okay. All right.
Does she counterspell?
We'll see. I mean, I think if she can't just pass it, is it a save or is it just sleep? I can't remember sleep.
No, it's not a save. It's a I just roll 5d8, and that's number of hit points. So if it matches her hit points, then she goes to sleep.
Yep. What's your?
That's 12, 19, 25, 30.
Not asleep. Tight. I
Damn.
like your face. His face is
So,
everything.
well, no,
Your face is everything, Glendito.
no, I'm just reading the rest of it just to make sure
Yeah.
I'm getting. So it subtracts her hit points though from the total.
What?
I don't think
Wait.
it actually affects their hit points.
Each creature affected by the spell subtract
If
each
you have like
creature's hit
9
points.
goblins, you add them up. So it could be like 9 and 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
9.
yeah. I gotcha.
Okay.
Second.
Check 2 spells, dear sweet delicious Blandina.
I should read spells more.
Well, hey, just don't let it. Dude just went like with the black eyes. You heard a kraken for a moment talk, falls down. Wizard walks in, /sorcerer /warlock, not sure. Starts casting a spell, and you're like, "Rah!" You use your largest spell slot to shut that down, and then try to cast sleep. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, you know what I mean? So like, next time. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
it's more of a. I should have cast that at a higher level because it adds 2d8 for each level above. But whatever. Again, just reading spells. I'm trying not to create a large commotion up here.
It's okay. Do you? I've no problem with you being like, then I'm upcasting that sleep. Like,
okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I think if you're just like sleep. Are you with me? Is everybody else with me on this one? Do you feel me? Like counterspell. I hate when, for me personally, counterspell. Well, what level? No, what did you cast? I'm going to, as I see you spooling this up and I'm not counterspelling enough, think of the 2 wizards like.
Yeah. So that adds another, so that's 11, and so another 20, so it's 50.
50? Counterspell. Now, so there, you got her. You know what I mean? And she's like, and just ends that as you start drifting. She's like, but she's keeping an eye on Savathor because she knows it's coming. You know what I mean? So she's just like, she looks over.
I smile. I smile and don't counterspell as I let this happen, and I give her a look like, you have no idea how fucked you are that I've allocated your magic to pass uncontested by me. Like, I want to instill fear when she realizes I could, and I chose not to.
Nice.
And I will walk towards her. Oh, first I should say my prerequisite question are what species are the 2 snakes?
Which what?
The first one was big enough to raise up to her height, which means it's a 10-foot long snake, if it could do that.
It's a giant snake.
Giant snake. And then the other one...
I'm just adding funness to it.
And the other one was... it was not giant, or is it venomous?
There's just one giant snake.
Okay. So I will say, how arrogant of you, agents of the Zent, or mistress of a magic that you stole from greater powers. You see, you simply borrowed the serpentine magic. I was born to it, molded by it. I did not see unscaled flesh until I was just a young, juvenile boy. And you think you command these creatures to do your bidding? I am Savanthar of House Sarengar, and the dynasty of my blood commands these snakes to serve their master, of which is not you. You are food. And I will use my ability I've never used. Probably it's a once per campaign ability. Snake only animal friendship from my race. I can only choose snakes with this ability. I don't think we've ever had the opportunity to do this because no enemies are rocking with snakes. And I'm going to force the giant snake to do a wisdom saving throw against DC 17.
Fuck yeah.
This is fucking
and
great.
I'm basically going to bond with her snake and tell the snake to eat because it looks.
Oh man.
No.
Can I do? Hold on.
You
real
can
quick.
still regard it as a nat
I have
20.
real quick, because I have things that say when I cast something that requires a charm, it's at disadvantage, but I don't think this is a charm.
Okay.
And I also have something that retracts, but not as a reaction. But real quick. So animal friendship, is it a charm effect? Let me check. Animal friendship.
The dire being lame right now.
No, it's okay. I like them dice doing what dice do. Let's see. Animal friendship lets you convince a beast. Choose, it must be see and hear you as I'm basically speaking parcel tongue. Let's see.
That is disadvantage.
Yeah, it is a charm.
It is a disadvantage if it's charmed. Because I'm using the loot, which
Beast must make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
I'm gonna use it.
All right.
Ooh, 16 plus. Ooh, this is tight. This snake is like 16 plus 0. Okay, yeah. So
Okay,
this snake is just.
17.
Yep. Oof. All right. Snake has entered the battlefield.
Hell yeah. I'm so glad that it was a charmed spell. I so rarely does this happen here for weird abilities like this. Animal friendship, it is charmed for the duration, 24 hours. Let's see. I tell you, Blandina, not to harm it. As the big one is going to hopefully, whenever it takes its turn, display its allegiance to us.
Oh, here's the Evermore in the house. What's up? So many people in the house today. Okay, so the snake, this Powwing comes in highly confident, prepares to blast with Cone Cold, right? Landing is like, dude, that's my joint. You know what I mean? Like, throws the trap card or whatever. I don't imagine it. Anyways, like, shuts that thing down, and yeah, and then you power in a sleep, and then you see that she's got all the HP, right? She's built like a tank, you know, and then you're just like, you push in more, where she has to force a counter spell instead of hitting her with that magic. When this snake stands up, it's a giant constrictor snake.
Yes.
So you shut that one down, and now Pao Ming, you can see her getting up to pull these two chopsticks that are in her hair. You know what I mean? And as the snake like rears back to face her, and she just looks in disgust, at all of you, and she's like, "How dare you!" So that brings up some NPCs running around. It all depended on when you guys popped up, but someone's moving around on deck. The snake now moves, this is wild. Oh man, good move.
Thank you.
I feel like I want this to work so bad. I was like, that nat 20. All right. It is going to try to constrict.
And as it's doing that, I will tell her, I allowed you to stay conscious so you could experience the full folly of your arrogance.
Oh, this is great. So it rolled a 2, no lie. So it comes over, and she's very fluid. Obviously, she's had a lot of snakes in her life. She knew when it was about to like move towards her, and she just kind of sidesteps out of the way. She slaps it in a certain like angle, and it bumbles to her left side on the Blandina side, I think. And of course, I didn't grab a snake for the mini encounter. Do you need me to turn lights on? Can you guys see your characters well enough?
I can see this.
On the screen?
I can.
Okay. I was trying to keep the hue, but I can add some more white light if you need it.
Enhance.
So that brings up Torn. Okay. It's been a while. And your action is now you're going from the keel to where? Yeah.
Going to that window I saw, brother.
All right. Do you want to have one of the windows along the side of the boat or the back?
This is what I'm thinking Torn and I should do.
What's the keel?
Oh, the bottom part of the boat.
Okay, I'm going.
You know that sharp part at the bottom? You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
there's a boat, there's boat parts.
I feel like our cloaks can propel us through the water quick enough that you don't actually have to climb. Like we could make a jump, like slippery dolphins out of the water and just land on the deck.
Yeah.
Yo, is that possible, Stronghold?
Or just jump through the window. Or
Yeah,
jump through the windows.
If you guys want to do something awesome, you know what I mean? A gang strength check, and you guys, you want to jump up onto the.
Well, it gives us an actual swim speed, right? It gives us an actual swim speed of 30. So it's no different than like us running out on ground. So I'm figuring if we like,
this is awesome. This is great.
Ourselves up out of the water, our like manta cloaks flowing out behind us, and then we just land
into the windows,
on the deck.
through the windows, just through the windows.
I also want you to roll for it in case you guys completely fuck it.
Hell yes.
I want to see some 1993 Black Manta origin badass landing on the boat.
Oh, for anybody that donated, you can give a D6 advantage to anybody in the party. So if you're still watching and you got it and you donated, give a D6.
I don't want to take Tori's turn. I just think that would be a cool thing.
If you also if where we at right now, donations wise, what's our goal?
Yeah, what's the goal?
We're restarting the goal for 9 a day. We're like, yeah, we've got the tracker. We're just don't call us on that one. I don't know. We can start back over for 500 for a goal.
Yeah, 500.
Yeah.
All right, if we hit 500, bro, I'm gonna do a raffle, and we're gonna do a custom design for your shirt or your T-shirt. Yeah, custom design. So we'll do that. This is my character right here.
That's super tight.
Your character could have that art on a shirt, guys.
Yeah, so let's
characters in our campaigns.
Let's do it. So if we hit our goal, when we hit our goal, whether tonight or the next session, whatever, we'll do a raffle. I'll let Sir Timothy figure that out. But yeah, I want to do the Batman thing.
Okay, so both of you, because you want to do it synchro, roll a basic strength check. Let me know what happens. I'm saying that you probably should be able to do the normal jump that's like 10 feet to the thing, but I want to see if this is an Avenger landing or if you guys, you know what I mean?
Do athletics or just strength?
Yeah, athletics is fine. Athletics or acrobatics, whatever you decide is your best flavor.
You didn't say that. 1 second. I rolled a 15 on the strength.
15 plus?
15 plus.
My acrobatics is probably the shit.
Oh yeah.
No, athletics or acrobatics, whatever you choose. I think yours is athletics,
strength, bro. 15.
Yeah. Okay. What you got, Vokath?
I rolled a 2.
Ooh, plus.
So
get the fuck out of here.
Plus 7. I got 9 in total. I like that I crash. I'll crash.
Yeah.
I'll even bounce off the boat and fall back into the water if you want me to. I don't care.
When you guys land, Vokath does a straight up Avengers landing, or Torn does the straight up Avengers landing. Vokath, you kind of land next to him. Everybody's just like in awe of Torn's landing. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're getting out of it, you know. But you guys both snap, you land. Simo up there. We'll say that's your 30 feet to get you up on deck, and I'll put you guys on the map. But as you see up there, you do see some of the security running downstairs. As a matter of fact, you meet eye to that the ship captain.
Do we get an attack of opportunity?
Nelvin Storm. He's not past you yet, but next round, you see he's about to turn and face you. You know what I mean? So you guys are eyeing each other up.
I'm dying imagining what a nat 1 could have been, and it was Torn landing epically, and then Vokath smashing through the deck, like as in like when like, everyone's like he lands and it's all like T'Challa, you know, perfect grace and balance, and then the armored Vokath is like a cannonball through the top deck.
Yeah. And
Like, he's just another floor down.
I say, as you can see, I am not dead.
I am not dead. Yes. Oh, that's so
I am
sick.
not dead.
That is the hardest line in that movie, I think.
Right.
I mean, Killmonger had some good lines though, actually.
So okay, so big thanks to Auntie Can. She just donated 60 to give everybody tonight a D6 inspiration, including you, Tim.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna need that.
Awesome. Thank you.
I gotta keep Pao Ming in the fight. All right. Okay. So let me adjust a little bit of the map so you guys can see your characters. Can you see Vokath and Torn King? They're on the right side of the main ship over there. They're on the top deck there.
I'm with it. I'm in there.
That looks
Okay.
sick.
All right. So that brings up. So Torn, you're there. You're up there. Vokath, you make this big jump to land. You see about 6, bandits. You know what I mean? Like that's their class running around, and you see one that's a lot burlier with a tricorn hat. You know what I mean? It looks like very captain-like. Vokath, so you're up there. It's your turn. Is there anything that?
Well, hold on. Did Torn?
Did you want to throw something? Like I'll say, you're within 10 feet. You know what? Screw it. Like that was a sick landing. You're up there. I'll give you like 10 more feet of movement.
Get him. Get him.
You can see the captain type running around the corner, and you can see some of the guys kind of running around as well. Torn.
Go get him, Torn.
Yo, if I seem to be looking off screen, my map is on this side, so that's what I'm looking at, boss.
You're okay, buddy? I'll scroll into you guys. Ready? Enhance. Here you are.
Enhance.
Vokath, I'll point at you and just tell me what you want to do.
Look at that badass right there, bro. God damn. He do look like badass. Call me Black Man. He ready.
He's pointing at
so
you.
You got 10 feet of movement. There's a bandit captain, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bandits around you, and there's like a archer way back here off camera up these steps, and I can adjust that as well.
Hey, thanks, Broomgall, for the free sub. We love you.
Remind me to study Twitch, because I have no idea what that means, boss.
What do you want to do, Vokath or Torn?
Archer's aiming at me right now.
Yep, see the archer out there? Yeah, so basically, you pop up left, middle, right. There's, you know what I mean? Like security running around with their, rapiers and, scimitars out.
How many, so right in front of me, I see me right there, yeah. How'd you get the axe in his hand? That's
Carefully.
Cool. All right. So right in front of me is a scimitar, right? A guy with a scimitar.
Yep.
I don't like scimitars, bro. I want to slap, not slap him, but I would like to attack. But you said I use I get more than 30 feet, don't I? I get like 80.
No.
Yeah, let me use
what
an
I'm saying is
attack
I
on
just
him.
gave you another 10 more feet, so you can attack any one of these guys.
Yeah, I want to attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
And if possible, because the archer's also aiming at me, right?
Yep.
So I can't attack this cat. And because here's what I want to do, and you tell me if this will work.
Okay.
I want to grapple him. And then next move, I want to push him up towards the archer to close the distance.
Archer's
Oh,
probably 30 feet away.
I want to BBJ this cat.
You want to
BBJJ.
grab a dude and you want to use him as like a shield to go to the archer.
Yeah, but I kind of want to chokehold him or something, like subdue him first.
so grapple
Sure.
again.
Yeah. So go ahead and
Actually,
Want me to
if
roll a
you-
strength?
Yep. Make your athletics. It's fine, and I'll roll against it.
if you're raging, you get advantage. I don't know if you decided.
Rage as a free action.
It's a bonus action.
Yep.
Bonus.
Bonus, I
in
mean,
this
excuse me, I'm
edition.
sorry.
Yeah. It used to be free.
Yeah, so I'm raging now. He pissed me off just by standing there. So let's you said athletics, boss?
Yeah.
I love that. Pissed me
That is a
standing
20.
there.
Got him. So you grabbed
natural.
him. So that's your
Not natural.
turn. Yep, it's fine. So nat 20s don't go to critical success on saves, maybe in 5.5, but anyway, or saves and checks. But anyways,
Gotcha.
natural 20, and I think you're like a +7 or whatever, anyways. So this dude's kind of swinging by you, and you just yoke him up and you turn him. And your next move, you're thinking, one, you're using this guy as a shield from the archer. Fantastic. Realize there's a lot of scimitars around you at this time as well.
Take that
Vocat.
shit.
Yep. Vocat,
Okay.
you see, you're to his right, and he basically turns and he gives you this nod like he's using this dude as a shield because there's an archer behind you.
Okay, but there's others on the deck right there in front of us, right? So
Yeah, there's like 4 around you guys. There's the bandit captain. They're like all up top, getting ready to go down below.
So I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon and bring it down
Okay.
to one of them.
What are you, a hammer? Yeah.
Well, it's like a flaming sword, right? Because
Oh yeah. The
a
Tempest,
16
that's right.
a 16 to hit
On who?
on the closest guy with the scimitar. or
Okay,
whatever.
got you. Yeah, that hits.
7 force damage,
Okay.
and then
Sword
that's
of
my
Tempest just arrives, just slashes this dude. He looks completely bloodied.
and then I'm gonna hammer him
Okay.
with my
Go for
regular
it.
action. 19 to hit, so I think that hits too.
This dude is in.
Oh shit! I rolled max.
On the same guy.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
24
Yeah.
from my mole.
Okay, he's dead. You get the sense that you've been fighting some pretty hefty beasts. These dudes are not the hefty beasts that you have been fighting, but you just, the Tempest, I'll try to get a flaming sword here in a sec.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I have one right here. Fantastic. I like having the right stuff. Look at that. Tempest.
Perfect. That's perfect.
How does Tim get his dopamine? Having exactly the right thing for the map.
Exactly the right toy.
And that's my turn, sir.
Okay.
I crush an enemy. I am happy.
Conan.
Okay.
Barbarian.
So the captain didn't get to go because he was an outside turn. So the bandits are going to turn around. The bandit that is in Thorn's hands slips out, with the scimitar that he's got, and is just going to try to attack him. Misses like a champ. He's just writhing and screaming in your hands. There's 2 more. Another dude turns around. It's going to go for Torn.
What? Yo, go ahead.
Does a 16 hit, Torn?
Motherfucker, yes.
All right, you take 4 slashing damage, but I think you're resistant to that anyway, so that should be
Yes, yes, I am, sir. Give me a second. Let me pull that up. Like, man, traits and features, right?
Yes, sir.
If you're raging, you're resistant.
Yeah, but I mean, how many points come off? Half,
Half.
right?
You have it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'll take what, buddy?
Two.
2 slashing.
Two.
Yep. The other bandits are gonna attack you as well with the same attack. Excuse me, Chippy.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
One rolled a 1, one's an 18. So that's
Wait.
another. That's another
Talk
2
about that
slash.
one.
What's up?
Talk about that one.
He missed.
The guy who rolled a 1. He didn't slip and fall or nothing.
Nice, good.
Nice.
And then, and then the crossbow fires and then misses. You hear like, up on the top deck, it's like ding 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 ding. It sounds like, classic pirate ship things happening, but the ding 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 is literally swords bouncing off from Torn King's flesh because he's just rage flexing and just the scimitars are not making purchase, and then an arrow kind of flies over. Pao Ming, top of the next round, looks at Savathor being sassy. Not going to cast that yet. 20-foot. Yep, begins to cast another snowy looking spell for the both of you, where you'll both need to make a deck save as she looks up into the above you, and then like a crackling, cloud starts forming. You start feeling, frost above you. You know what I mean, on the 10-foot high kind of wooden roof, as it now starts appearing like a cloud as some sort of spell begins to cast.
Do you want me to take this one, or do you? I say as she's taking her time casting the
I'll
incantation.
look. You take this one. I've got the attack.
Okay, and I will. Then
And just
try.
like anything else, like I'm gonna cast counterspell at level 3, and I'll be like, "Ooh, you're not making purchase. I'm gonna upscale it to 4, and then you just give me the economy that you want. Like, I'm not gonna go that high.
That's
you know what I mean?
I'll just do 3rd level counterspell and hope that is enough.
Okay. She's doing this with her other hand. She starts counterspelling you with a 3rd level spell.
Yep. And I
You're
counterspell.
counterspelling that
Yep.
with a 3rd level.
Yep.
Counterspell. So then your counterspell is through, right?
Yep.
She'll continue to upcast that counterspell. Then you want to keep going? Want to take it to a 4?
You can always roll for it.
No, I'll just roll for it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, roll for it.
Good luck. You got a D6 though from someone. Candy.
What do I have to beat?
This will be
don't even
since she's rolling
don't
that.
even worry. It's a 20 plus whatever my intel is. So 25.
When you say that, it's either a 1 or a 20. Like, don't even worry.
Yeah. I was
Okay,
like,
so
We're all dead.
you see an ice storm coming, and you're like, "Nah, I can do that with this." You know what I mean? And you set another seal of frost above, and you just like trap it. Like, so above Savathor's head, he goes to counterspell it, and then Blandina just comes in and it just like glazes a sheet of ice, and then just crack. The ice storm falls, but it falls just like the word escapes my mind. I don't want to use that word. It just falls useless. Fudge. My brain left my head. But so that's a spell and a counter spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if at this point, if her spell is 4th level or higher, I still have to roll because Blandina countered the counter, not the spell. And it allowed me to chance the counter. If it's 3rd level or lower, I don't have to roll. If it's 4th level or higher, I do have.
Yep. So you cast a spell, so that's gone. You cast a spell for counter spell, that's gone, and so did Pao Ming, two down. So you guys 2-on-1. You guys are giving her the business. Blending up.
I'm cast. So as she tries to cast another frost spell, she's getting a ray of frost right to her dome.
Okay.
And that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And she takes 7 cold damage. And if she's resistant, she still takes it.
Okay. How much?
7.
7. Okay. You hit her, and it's on. This wizard duel is like it's on. Is that all? Are you finished there?
That's
okay.
Yeah.
Counterspelling. There's just like frost everywhere. Like it went from like weird Kraken energy to it's kind of chilly in here, Savathor, from like all the weird frost magic that's happening. With Savathor, what would you like to do?
Okay.
Actually, can I move behind the desk?
Yes.
I will move behind the desk.
Under the desk. Under the desk.
Well, I'm not. It's. Yeah.
You're not that kind of wizard.
My man playing Hogwarts Legacy.
My God, honey.
I love that game. That's so fun.
Yo, who got a party going on at their house?
Oh, that's me. It's my kids.
Hell yeah.
Teenage boys, my man.
Hell yeah.
Those are the days.
They ain't quiet.
There's like Goldeneye and Halo is all I remember.
These guys, it's Overwatch 2 and Dead by Daylight.
Yes, sir. I've been scared to play Dead by Daylight, ball.
All right, Savathor, what you got?
Let's see. How healthy is Miss Ming?
She looks pretty good. Took her first shot from that ray of frost.
God. Options are fun, but I think this time we're going with guiding bolt.
All right. I gotta find a snake. Why didn't I have a snake?
Well, hold on. I want to actually make her make a save.
This apple.
No,
this apple
it's gonna be guiding
is
bolt.
now a constrictor snake. It's apple stem. Gotta think out of the box, Jeremy.
Sure, I don't have any bonus actions that I'm getting. It's been a while. Okay, yeah. I don't think I have any need for these bonus actions unless teammates are hurt. But I think we're doing okay as I'm going to fire a guiding bolt at her.
Okay.
Good roll. I'm so scared. 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. At second level, does 5d6. So that is.
At second level? What? Dang, that's a good one.
So I only did 16 damage. That's about average.
Okay.
16 damage, radiant.
Okay.
The next attack roll against her will have advantage.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to
guiding
set up
bolt. Guiding bolts.
guiding bolts. Yeah, second level.
Oh, yeah.
And my hope is that I am going to create this serpentine glow energy. Flavor my spells. There's always like a snake, kind of a green snake magic glow, and it's almost like that magical snake assist for the giant constrictor's next attack to be an advantage because of the effect of guiding bolt is really why I'm doing this, is hooking my new buddy up with a advantage attack so it doesn't miss again.
Okay. Yep. So a ray of frost, and then this, very Savathor flavored guiding bolt flies out and just marked kind of like a, you know what I mean, like a snake kind of glowing on her robes. Magical robes, clearly though, as it kind of forms. But then another snake drops onto the ground and begins gnarling with that other snake.
Okay.
And as soon as that happens, it puffs up a little bit around her, and another like snake starts forming on her robes of snakes. But anyways, like it just
Dibs. Okay.
so I just want to let you know, I'm not like doing this just for you. This is legit Pow Ming's.
It's hilarious. I don't care
Um,
if it's a kimono that doesn't cover my junk. I'm getting this.
I got you.
Everyone's
Well,
gonna
you can have
walk.
all your kit on and the robe. You know, you can layer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can layer your outfits for the final picture. Torn, as you're surrounded by folks upstairs, right? This dude with the tri-corner hat, he peels it off the top of his head, and he's got like this skull cap on underneath it, you know, tied in classic, it's like a handkerchief, and he whips out this big scimitar, and he comes charging at you as you're raging. Multi-attack. Ooh. The bandit captain will make 3 melee attacks, 2 with his scimitar and 1 with his dagger on his side. So he's fighting like a sick pirate right now. So I'll roll with all 3. The red guy will be the dagger. So 1 was a nat 20 with the scimitar, so that is going to be I need a die 6. So that's 11. So that's 5 total for you with the halving of slashing damage.
So 5 altogether, right?
Yep. And then let me know when you've tallied that up, and then I'll do the next attack, which was a 17 to hit. Okay, so the next attack was a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right. That's 6 slashing, so 3. The 2 snakes are battling with each other. So good move. You took 2 snakes off the battlefield with that. That'd have been 2 giant snakes in the room. So great job with that. But that brings up Torn. You've got a dude in your arms. As you look down, it's very much a dudette, but she's, there's like 2 teeth, one for opening up a bottle cap, and the other one, you know what I mean, to keep a chaw of tobacco in there, you know what I mean? And she's got like a scimitar, you want to continue on running towards the archer.
Yes. Yeah,
so just so you know, you'll take 4 opportunity attacks.
I will.
If you plan to leave, because you're surrounded.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, damn, bro, that would have been a cool John Wick movie. But no, I wanna like now question for anybody listening. Do I get like pluses because I already got her in my grips, like to stab her with something? I got this dragon tooth dagger, right? And I was thinking I could like Django this chick. Or no, is that not how that
basically
works?
their movement speed is just 0 when they're in your hands. So you have got them grappled. You can move, right? They can try to escape the grapple on their turn, but they're just using it to their advantage and just stabbing you back. But there's no advantage. And why? I would assume because you're holding somebody, right?
Right.
If they were down on the ground prone, that'd be one thing. So it'd almost be technically a disadvantage to you, but no. You know what I mean? Like, no, because you're holding them and you just can do this thing to them. You know what I mean?
Well, here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to like shove her on the ground and then like just pummel her with my axe. But
Okay.
that don't worry about that.
You can do that.
Yeah. How would I do it? Like, would I just roll like a straight?
If you want to smash them like prone and then swing.
I want her prone, and then I want to stab her.
And so that by the rules, if you were to do another athletics move with them, that would be your action to, you know what I mean, like smash them prone, because it'd be like you versus them, or you just release them and then just smash them. Because there are certain moves where you can
Let's
knock
take care of
somebody prone.
these people, because the archer can't get sneak attack, so I'm not really worried about that anymore. Yeah, let's do that. Because the archer already shot at me, so I know the archer's there. So, right?
I think you can substitute. I think you're allowed to substitute like trip or things like that, or shove for one attack.
One attack.
So
See, that's
so
why I should have took fighter, bro.
you can do
should've
trip
took
on the
some
first
levels in
attack,
fighter.
and the second attack could be just an attack on a prone target.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is
That's fine. You can do that.
No,
I'm down with it.
let's keep it funky, man. Let's push her off. They think they're bad, right? So we about to see. I release her and two-handed go at her with my blood rage.
Oh, that's
great
right.
axe. All right.
That's right.
And I'm gonna hit. Boom. That is a. What the fuck was that? Natural 20. What?
Okay.
Hold up. Yeah.
What I'm gonna say is, you don't have to roll
28,
damage.
actually.
Tell me how you want to kill them, because they have 11 hit points, and I'm positive your
Oh,
min
nice.
damage is 12.
Okay, so I push her off and I want her to fall.
Wait, roll the damage. I'm gonna let you use cleave.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad.
I'm gonna let you use cleave to get as many of these guys as you can.
That is a 20 altogether.
Wait.
Plus whatever rage is.
So
No, wait. Does rage does D&D Beyond count for rage when you roll it?
No. So you
Okay,
you got a D12.
I got a 20.
So 12. What did you roll on the die?
20 altogether.
Yeah, so 20 plus 8 then. Yeah. Or 12 plus 8 is what he did.
Right. Okay. Well, it said 20 on here on the D&D Beyond was 20.
Yeah, that's why I like real dice. So, because you rolled a nat 20, then you get max damage plus your proficiency plus your D12 roll again.
So Torn. So you have 12. So roll a D12. Roll another D12.
No, that came out to 20.
No, D&D Beyond doesn't do it correct for us. So just roll a D12. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! See, that's why I didn't want to. My little space here is not that big, and it gave me a freaking 3.
Okay. So it's 12 plus 3, so that's 15. What's your proficiency modifier? Or what's your
strength modifier?
Your strength modifier.
That is a 4.
So it's plus 7, so that's 19 plus your rage, which should be plus 3. Is that right?
3
plus 3.
plus 3.
So 21 is your damage on that swing.
All that being said, if it's 21 on that one hit, right? You just took your axe, and as you just you're like, yeah, all right, that's fine. You go straight like a cartoon. She pops in two, and you bam straight into the next guy, killing them both.
Nice.
But you got another attack left. If you just let him go, you still got another attack. I think you should have 2 attacks.
All right, let's roll that then. I want to attack the next person who's trying to come at me. Damn, he looks fierce too, bro. You did a good job on that. He looks meanish, man. All right, so I want to attack the next guy. Looks like there's a guy behind me. Is that the guy I'm looking at, or is there one standing up? I can't really see that well.
So there's two guys in front of you. Vocat's behind you with the archer behind Vocath. So,
Okay, so I'm taking out the one of the guys in front of me, the one directly in front of me. From what I'm seeing, there's one directly in front of me.
Yep, that's the bandit captain. You can
But
tell.
yeah, because he came at me wrong, and I want to attack him right now.
Yes, sir.
Rolling. That is a what the fuck? Oh, 20. That's a 12 plus 8, not a natural 20. 12
Yep.
plus 8.
He tries to parry it, and you still hit him. Roll your damage.
And we got a 11 plus 3, which is a 14, if I'm not mistaken. Is that 14?
Yep.
And then plus your rage, right?
Well, that is my rage. 14 with rage.
Okay. All right.
While looking at the other guy laughing, like in a crazed laugh. I'll talk to you about that later. Maybe I'll text you. I want to start going crazy.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The extra RP stuff's great. So anyway, so you know, push her off, you let her go, push her off, basically teeing her up, and you swing straight through her. She pops off the top, you know what I mean? Like gory, you swing straight through, hit this other poor guy with a cleave, turn around with your axe and hit the bandit captain. That brings up Vocath. There's just bodies.
Well, they attacked me, so I'm not wrong. Like they came at me.
I can't tell. Am I in melee with anybody still?
You are not.
But the archers, I have a straight line to the archer, right?
You do. See the archer?
So I'm gonna go thump him.
Okay. You can get up there with your movement speed. You can head up there.
Ooh, I only got a 15 to hit.
That hits.
That hits? Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is, you know, as a DM, I would call these are the spread you guys out army. Yeah.
Okay, so
These are the delay bots.
15?
15 damage?
Yeah.
With your maul? Yeah, so this is batting practice. You pop up there, so you guys just seals, land on this thing. You know what I mean? Like, he grapples somebody, you do Tempest Smash, he cuts somebody in half, smashes another dude, and then you just run up the stairs and just end. This archer's like, this is the best day of my dead. It just like falls over. Like, worst day ever.
Is there anybody still standing?
Yeah, there's the band. So Vocath's got 2 bodies on him.
Torn has 2, right? So I'm gonna put my spirit weapon onto one of those guys.
Okay.
I cast bonk.
I love that the DM's like, this is the spread out army, and we're like, the only thing that's being spread is their cheeks right now as you guys are hammering the shit out of them.
14 to hit one of the ones on Torn.
Unfortunately, that dude has some studded leather armor on him, and you know he's been on the high seas before, and that one bounces off.
I'll allow it.
I'm not
I'm not trying to piss off my Thursday DM. Okay,
That's my turn. That's my turn.
okay. All right. Brings up Pao Ming, trying her darndest to get some spells off here as I adjust cameras back to the Pao Ming room. Just in case someone dies. All right. Switching gear. Oh, that doesn't bring up Pao Ming. That brings up the bandits. One bandit's going to swing at Torn because he's there. That's a 16 to hit.
That is correct, sir.
That's 6, so 3 slashing to you. I mean, they're not doing too bad for bandits. They got you for about 10, didn't they? That's not too shabby. Hey, you know what I mean? Give the security guards.
I mean, bro, we fought demons, bro. Like, we fought some real shit out here.
The night's not over, friend.
We fought some real shit out here.
It's only 8:50 here in Central Time. All right, so
Wake up, ready to die.
that brings up, that was the bandit. Another bandit bursts into the room next to Pao Ming. The only one left that was downstairs He's gonna break right towards Saxor. Or break to his left. And he's gonna try his best at a melee attack on Savathor, which is that's a 13 to hit.
That is not a hit.
All right, it's Pao Ming time. She's gonna curve. She starts preparing one spell, and you see a bead of fire in her hand as she
That's all you needed to say.
and she goes boop, back at you, because I'm thinking we're going 3 for 3 on this one, right?
Go.
Yeah, well, I'm casting it, so it's like, hey,
Okay.
nope.
Yeah, so yep, she's casting it at you can see, so counterspell minimum's 3, right?
Yeah, I'm casting it at 3rd level, so
Mhm.
Yeah, she shuts it down with a 3rd.
I'll return the favor, and I will counterspell at 3rd.
I love it.
Here.
Okay, it disappears, and she's just like,
I look at Sav, I'm like
another
this is
snake
this
drop.
is like this is how we have to do this.
This as another snake drops to the ground and slithers up. So now there's a bandit and an active giant snake, right, in the room. With Pao Ming, she, I don't know where the snakes are going to start. I am using apple stems for snakes right now. It's so
That's
sorry.
awesome.
That's
actually
so. The one that's up and running is like right there. She steps over into this corner.
Can I tell the giant snake that's on my side to go after her?
It's just like, the snake is just like, I'm grappling with this other snake, bro. Sorry.
They're the same size, so it's like two giant snakes battling it out.
And at the end of the day, we'll see who wins with a flip of the coin. You know what I mean?
Snake eating
'Cause they have
snake,
60
the
hit
oryx.
points. These things don't fuck around. This giant
they're-
constrictor snake is beefy.
This is awesome. Snakes on a ship. I get it.
All right. So we're
Too
having a
many
solid.
motherfucking snakes on this.
So Blandina, you're up.
I'm gonna tell Savathor to step back, and I'm gonna start casting my own ice storm
Okay.
since her reaction is gone.
Yep, it is.
And I'm going to I'm gonna center it behind her so that it covers the front end of the room,
Okay.
and it's also
Yes.
going to get probably outside of the room as well.
That's so sick.
Because it's a 20-foot cylinder. And it's also 40 feet high. So I don't know how that transcends through
Is
the
that a
decks.
4th level or 3rd? It's a fourth, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
So,
So that's your- okay.
cylinders.
Yeah, so
How I
every
understand shape of spells is you have a point of origin and then it expands from there,
right.
but it's going to hit the ship and not people on the other side of the deck unless it blows up.
Right.
The damage exceed, like if the damage blows up the deck, then everyone on deck is going to take
Gotcha.
damage, right?
Yeah. So
Um,
Pao Ming and all the snakes have to make a dex save 17.
This motherfucker's a badass.
we're gonna lose the charm on that,
That
snake, and
you
that's
know
okay.
what? You know what? That's why I was
okay.
like, I'm sorry, but I have to do this.
I
Okay.
understand. It pains me.
There's 3 snakes. One sheep head. One snake fails. The bandit. I'm assuming you're getting the bandit as well. No. Yeah. So you get the 2 snakes. You want to take the bandit out with you?
Yeah.
You want to inch it towards the bandit?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I would get all the baddies in it.
All right. 2 pass, 2 fail.
Okay. So the ones that pass
Yes.
take
We have to go to
Yeah.
So that's
I'm trying to figure out how to get you home. I can get you there and then go to work a little late, but
4 bludgeoning
We have to be there at 9:30 as well.
9:30.
and
Yeah.
6 cold damage.
So we'll have to leave here at like.
Okay, one second. Say again.
So
We're
the
picking
ones
you up. We're
the
picking
ones
you up.
the ones that pass take 4 bludgeoning and 6 cold damage.
Okay.
The ones that failed take 8 bludgeoning and 12 cold damage.
20. Okay. 20.
And it's difficult terrain.
Sorry, I had the wrong mic turned on. I thought I muted.
No, it's okay, man. And then the bandit just takes a ice shard through the like straight out the mouth right in front of you, Salvatore, and just like falls over dead. You know, sucks to be security on the old Golden Corral. You know, to be part of the GCS Golden Corral or Golden, what is it? The Grand Dame, the Grand Dame Security GDS.
I'm calling it the GrandAm. The GrandAm.
The GrandAm.
It's got a phoenix on the front.
Depends on your pronunciation. Okay, so Pao Ming took another. She's looking rough. She's looking in rough shape. You see her kind of like eyeing around, looking a little bit, you know, desperate. And then, you know, stands up straight, like to gain her poise. Puts her hands together. Let's see, Salvatore.
Finisher.
Well, now, I look back, Lena. Now you've pissed off all the snakes. And as I sidestep the dying guy. But 9 out of 10.
I do my best.
And as I say 9 out of 10, my hand makes a gesture, and a straight, almost straight flush of cards appear, and it's 9, 10 next to each other. So it's like the first cards are like a 9 and a 10, and then I throw a spray of cards, second level, to hit all the enemies in a cone in front of me. Getting, let's see, yeah, just getting the snakes and the surviving snowed in.
Those cards are like your signature now.
They really are. They're just, it's such a cool spell that I didn't realize I'd like. But in terms of how many enemies Tim throws at us, I'm like, this is my only AoE spell. So it's become my move. So second level, dexterity, 17.
42 hobgoblins. 42.
And I'm going to give as a bonus action, I'm going to give Ming a let's see, bardic uninspiration, which means they will roll a D8.
I'm gonna do something fucked up, and as you
do it,
as you start to cast this, she's gonna Misty Step right behind you.
Wait,
interesting.
She has an extra reaction?
She has an item. Maybe.
She does
yeah,
now.
Maybe she does, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Like, nice.
I could counter the Misty Step.
Wait, whoa.
But I think it's really cool.
No. That's Misty's a bonus action.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's cool as fuck. All
It
the
is,
same.
it is.
Like,
No, because I don't want you guys to be able to do it.
all right. Yeah, I was like, I'll do Misty Step.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Take that. Write that down, bud. Write that down. In your notes.
Yeah.
Like, how do we do
You can
that?
always throw what I do to you right back at me.
That would be such a cool spell. Anyway, yeah, everyone has to do a DC 17 Dex save except for her. She makes it with a D8 penalty that you roll against.
Yep. I remember that. And she's gonna need it. Wait, it was a dex you said?
It's Dex.
Let me see what she's got anyways, because it was a 15 plus. So that's a 17, right?
17 is the DC.
Yeah, but if a D8, even if I got a 1, she failed.
Okay. That's why I put it in there, so to really hedge those bets. So
Yep.
she's taking the full damage and is blinded.
Nice.
And all the other snakes will probably not be affected as badly, even if they failed, because it's
One got a nat
So-
for 20 and 2 failed for sure.
Okay. All right. So she's taking 8 damage, and the other 2 that failed are taking 8 damage. They are blind, with the exception of snakes have blind sight, so the snakes are actually affected out to 10 feet. So, but the snake that passed takes. So, snakes are
4.
cool, man. Cool. Oh, 4. Sorry. Yeah. I was thinking D10, 10. No.
Okay, so there are 3 in this room. There are 3 giant snakes, and I'll annotate them with like these light orbs looking things.
Okay. That's dope.
Annotate them with something cool in here. Beep, burp, burp, beep, burp, burp. Oh yeah.
BB purple.
Beep, burp, 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 burp. I make noises when I'm thinking. All right, fuck. Shut up. Okay. What time is it? Okay, it's time for fun. Okay, so you shoot the card at what?
What the hell
I
is
would
that?
say-
What time is it?
Be prepared to behold something. Jeremy. I'm just kidding.
Another? Oh shit.
You've given me a phobia, dude.
Do you see the giant snakes replicated on the map, or do I need to turn the lights on? Can you guys see?
Orbs. I see orbs.
I can see.
Yeah,
AKA
well,
snakes.
Snaky snake. I'm a snaky snake. All right.
Why'd it have to be snakes?
So you hit Pao Ming several times with this with this spray of cards. And I see you're doing really well at managing your spells, both of you guys. You're doing a great job. So I'm going to gift you something super awesome that I thought of today. The way to work. I love this episode. Pao Ming. You hit her with all these cards. You're darting her up. You're stitching her up with these cards. And you see her just like, and her robe drops to the ground like, the Wizard of Oz. You see it sitting there. The robe moves a little bit under the ground, like underneath it. And it just swells and swells as this, like, and it lifts up and it falls from the inside as like Pao Ming's face appears as the head of a snake with these huge, like, cobra looking fins, as a naga appears before you, just like, you foiled everything, and just stands before you. And she just like speaks to all 3 of her snakes. She's like, Zongtar, Xantan, kill them! And the snakes like begin to move out towards you guys. That's my best snake voice. It's a snaky snake. That's
I like all
Salvador.
the G.I. Joe references that are happening here. Just so you
Zamax and
know.
Tomax. Yeah.
Plus, I mean, the
Team
Baroness,
Cobra showed up.
the Baroness, and changing into a snake person.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like check the psychobels. I'm very like, I loved Cobra. Growing up, I was like, man, clean uniforms. These guys, you know what I mean? Like, they just
That's why you joined the military.
Clean
Bad
uniforms.
guys.
I was inspired by Cobra Commander myself.
Dude, Firefly was so tight. I'm like, dude, balaclava, you got that gray on black, camo. Oof. He's sitting right over there, by the way. Original Firefly, if you want to break in. He's just
That's
chilling.
cool.
Uh,
Looking forward to breaking in.
you wouldn't have to, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So where are we at? Snakes. Ooh, the Naga. I got this many. I painted her myself.
You had me at robes on the floor.
Oh,
Let's
God.
continue.
Oh boy.
Here
But
we
she
go.
is blind. Hopefully that helps. I don't know if it does because I don't know Nagas. I don't know what they could do and how they see, but I'm guessing it's like snakes, so it probably doesn't matter.
Oh, True Sight. Does that work?
True sight does not work if you can't physically see. You need blind sense or tremor sense, or blind sight or tremor sense.
Also, completely
Uh,
polymorph back out of that thing, so the eyes are totally.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like polymorph. I would definitely flavor polymorph as regrowing your eyes. Yeah,
Ooh, tight.
that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Regrowing your eyes? Yikes.
I mean, that's one way to, yeah.
Right. I was like, I kind of love that use of polymorph. Yeah.
Ooh, this is gonna be super fun.
Back in the good old days of D&D, you used to heal when you changed shape. There was a number of dice you rolled for healing.
Thanks, Grandpa.
True story. True story.
Bandit Captain is gonna swing at Torn upstairs. So you guys are cutscene. Let's switch cameras around as things get dire below decks. We go like this. We're gonna swing.
They're
the
down there
camera
fighting
over.
like a naga, like real danger. We're up here like
These guys have no idea. You guys are having a great time. You're golfing with heads upstairs, like you're just having a great time. This dude, and I'm gonna say that the Savathor is the dagger. So I'm calling that die. Only one hits, and that's an 18 plus 3, 21, boop, 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 and that's a scimitar coming at you. That's I believe a 6 plus 1, so it's a 5, doop, 2. You take 2 slashing, sir. From the Bandit Captain. The snakes are in the fight. The 2 are going to go towards 2 for each of you. So let me go down to the snakes. I've got 2 guns. 1 for each or whatever.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. That's so.
The snakes are below deck, right? Torn
snakes
and I
are below
are
deck.
fighting snakes.
Yeah, they're going.
So, yep, the Blandina snakes, they're both going to bite because they're trying to come over the table before they try to constrict you. Okay, one was a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
One is a natural 20.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. 17.
Okay. Yeah. Doesn't pass.
I use my instinctive charm to divert the attack, and it's going to attack the other snake.
Okay.
That was cool.
Natural 20. Nice. So that's nice.
That's awesome.
So it's 19.
I just
That snake, we're just
I don't
saying
think
that
so.
one snake. All right, so that's 19. That was a fresh snake that just took 20 damage. Savathor, your snakes.
Okay.
The first one got a 17. And
It's just barely a miss by 1.
okay, and the other one was a 22.
I'm going to. Oh, do I use my reaction for this? Because she's still in the fight. Oh, and she's a Naga now, and she gets to go later. Oh, this is the quandary of silvery barbs, and I'm going to have to say no. I will not use silvery barbs and just take this horrible bite damage.
All right, so that's as you're like, I'm gonna test this bite out, you take 16 piercing damage.
This was
from
the
this
wrong
thing.
choice.
You're just like, "Oh." And you've got these snakes chilling, and Blandina, you look over and see this bite, and you're like, made the right choice. Made a right choice on that one. These snakes, they're like, think of that friggin' movie with Vince Vaughn where he's like creepy staring at Jennifer Lopez. You know what I mean? Or he's like, ooh, those snakes. They're big. They're big old pythons. Let's see. That brings up Torn. You're up. I know it's been a while, but you're back. You've got 2 dudes in front of you. Bandit Captain and a poor baby bandit that it's his first day on the job. His scimitars are wobbling, Muted. Not muted. Still muted.
Muted.
That's the button.
Oh.
There we go.
Bandit Captain gets the business. That is a 24 to hit.
From the business. That's a good hit.
Rolling damage. That is a 12. Plus 3. 15.
Yep.
Damn.
He looks bloodied. He's got, he's been eating a lot of sandwiches on post. It looks like on post. That was a tell on in the ship. Do you want to use
Before I
on
stay in shape. I like lean in, like as I hitting, I lean in and I like Ivor the boneless, Ivor the boneless, like just yells in his face with drool just coming out of my mouth all on. Yeah. Just get him. Get him. I wish I could role play like
gonna hit again?
but-
You can roll one more attack, right? You got another attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me hit him
Mess him up.
again. That is a 23 to hit.
I wish
That's
I
a
could roll like you. Shit.
D&D Beyond, bro. 15 plus 3.
He's still kicking.
I still yell at him in his face.
Since he's still alive fighting you, his actual name is Nelvin Storm. But Vokath, you hear as Torn just going to town finally fighting someone worthy of this. And I think I've got you zoomed in. What I'll say, Vokath, you can see a set of stairs over top, like 2 doors to go below deck on both sides of the ship underneath those stairs.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave Torn.
Yeah. I mean, you could if you wanted to. I mean, you want
Can
to.
I get from where I am all the way across to hit one up?
Sure, why
beside
not?
Torn?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I do that.
That's the advantage to not roll 20. Yeah. It's roughly 30 feet.
Okay. I'm swinging my maul.
We run at the speed of cool.
19.
That hits. Yep. So which side are you moving on?
His left, I guess.
Okay. Yep. That's the bandit captain. That hits.
Okay. So the bandit captain takes a total of 14 damage.
Holy smokes. So you're sitting there fighting him, Torn, and then just whack this maul. He was going to town, stabbing, and you see his neck kind of, and he falls limp to the ground as a Vokath comes to your side. There's one more bandit left, and I believe you have your Tempest sword.
I have my Tempest sword, and I'm gonna bring that down on him. Try to, at least. It missed last time.
Wait a minute. Wait, why are they bandits?
That's just their class.
15.
Snap block.
I mean,
I think
because they were security.
I'm not sure if that hits, but I got a 15.
It does.
It does?
They're Black Rock mercenaries.
Takes. Oh, I rolled minimum 4 damage.
Oh, he's like, I'm a bitch. Like, you hear him just like super psyched, being alive. At this point, you do see well-dressed, merchant types, and civilians kind of running around on deck right now, just kind of crowding around, but they're non-combatants. But there's sounds of people that got chips in their hands and stuff like that, and just jumping off the deck. You know what I mean? The looting is getting good on the GrandAm. That brings up all the bandits are dead. That brings up what was left of Pao Ming, and we're gonna go with the Naga. You hear, and Savathor and Blandina. You see, just think in your mind, something really unsettling and like insulting. Like you see, Savathor, the Naga. She describes your mother, when she was like in a very vulnerable place, and spits another insult to Blandina with not being in her proper place in Kryn, kind of being a runaway, as you both need to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
It's just Salvatore and Blandina.
I'm gonna use my my D6. So 20.
I got 21.
Okay. You hear some light. You hear Blandina, like some light like popping around you, but it doesn't happen. You hear like but nothing kind of occurs, and it continues to, float there, like, not next time. That brings up Landina.
I look at Salvatore and I go, I'm ending this now. And just lightning bolt through the two snakes in front of me and into her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they all need to make a dex save. 17.
Okay. Two fail, one pass.
Which one passes?
22 for Naga.
I'm gonna silvery barbs with my reaction that I've saved. And yeah.
It takes the hit.
Yes. That's the alley-oop. There's the combo. Here we are.
34.
Okay. 34 total.
34.
One of the snakes
total.
One of the snakes dies. The other ones are looking really rough.
And the Naga?
Two snakes are alive. Oh, one of your snakes is alive. I gave the damage to all of those ones. I'm an idiot. 14. One snake is dead. One looks really, really rough. The Naga seems kind of not quite bloodied yet.
And so the one that took the 20 damage is the one that died. This is important.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So the one that I charmed before is still alive.
Sure.
That's
fine.
Because I can't. If it is that one, then I can't do that same thing on it again. Is all.
Yeah, it's still charmed.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm. Yeah. All right. Salvatore.
All right. And what house of the Yuan Ti dynasties do you serve? I say, as I pour over my spells. Real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Gives me the river. It is my domain. Our mother will fall into the Kraken's clutches soon.
You see, this is where you messed up. I was going to be willing to let you keep this domain in service to the ever-growing power of House Sarn, but then you had to mention my mother. Then you had to,
not the DM. Whoa, take it easy.
you had to mention her, and that's just unforgivable. And let's see, with raw power here, got I still have two snakes on me.
Two snakes.
Two big old snaky snakes. I am going to, okay. Oh, one last question. Looking at the map, this room is like what, 30? Is it 30 or 20 by 20?
30.
30 by 30, and then would you say like a 10 foot ceiling for the captain's quarters?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to polymorph into a huge sized creature.
Okay.
If possible. What that will do is up to you how you want to rule it. If it pushes creatures away from me, or if they're like we suddenly occupy.
Yeah, I think if you're in the space, you're pushed away. Is
Okay.
generally the DM thing. Like if a wall shows up, you're pushed away.
Okay. And I still say, you will not speak ill of my mother as I turn into let's see, spend a polymorph spell of my own and turn into a beast of Chult T-Rex.
Okay.
I go, oh no, you didn't.
You did.
What beast of Chult?
Tyrannosaurus Rex, but I'd like to make it snake themed. Alternatively, I could do other things, but they're just not. I mean, there's giant ape. I've done that so many times before. But I haven't done T-Rex. So
There's always Storm Giant,
you can do Storm Giant in this.
can't you?
It's because it's beast. It's beast only.
Oh, I thought you were casting polymorph on yourself.
Yeah, polymorph says beast only.
Oh,
And dinosaurs are beasts. And part of my backstory is I am from where the UNT come from and have visited realms beyond. And
I didn't know it was beasts only. That's kind of a drag.
That would be hilarious if the T-Rex was the one from Toy Story.
I would
Oh my
die.
God, yes.
I would legit die if you pulled out. Yeah.
That would be amazing.
You just hear, "Rawr!" I'm T-Rex.
If that happens, I need to polymorph into Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah. All right. So because I just have enough room to transform, my attacks are at disadvantage because I'm in a squished space. But I think that's my action to do transform. I can't do anything else. So that is my turn as I spend my 4th level spell slot. I believe it's 4th. Let me check it. Yep, polymorph. To turn into something that should scare the shit out of the Naga for speaking so dishonorably.
Okay. No, sorry, I'm just thinking real quick.
Also, those snakes hurt, and I'd like to have a form that won't die to being bitten to death. I can't count on lightning bolt not hitting me at this range as well. But now you can lightning bolt me if you want.
Me?
Blandina can.
Well, I was never going to hit
Blandina
you.
can. I just didn't think you had the option with how tight the close quarters combat.
It's only 5 feet.
Like a Toiger.
It's a 5 foot wide bolt, I think.
It's a 5 foot wide bolt, but the snakes can constrict and shit.
Fair.
getting wrapped up in a snake and being lightning bolted isn't as fun when you're not in dinosaur form. That's my turn.
So yeah, you turn into a T-Rex. Wendy is like, boo, the wrong thing.
Don't talk about this guy's
That
Bob.
brings up your two snakes who were pushed off, but they're going to try to bite the T-Rex. No,
Yep.
they're going to do their best at biting a T-Rex.
I think they actually get advantage on me as well because I'm squished. I don't know the exact rules, but it makes sense that I'm at every disadvantage being crushed in here.
Well, one was a nat 20 and one was a 21 to hit. Anyways,
Okay, makes sense.
so the T-Rexes have a lot of HP from what I remember. So
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. But I don't. If I'm taking like 15 to 20 damage per bite, I wasn't gonna last.
yeah, 19 piercing from the first one
Oh God.
and 13 piercing from the second one. Total 32. Yeah.
Two?
Yep. 32.
All right.
And that brings up
Torn if he's on, or Vokath can go. You can go, Vokath.
Torn's not here. Okay.
Torn? Okay, so.
Do we still have?
There he is. He's up.
okay.
He's up.
It's all you, Torn.
I was on dad duty. My bad. Had to take her up.
No, it's perfectly
Okay,
fine.
so
You are. There's just that one scared-looking bandit in front of you, and the door below decks in front of you as well.
okay. Do I see any pieces of wood or anything around me, like chipped
A boat.
pieces of wood, like something that the kid can float on? Because I'm gonna toss his ass overboard.
Sure.
All right. So what I would like to do is, I'll probably have to take a attack of opportunity. I want to grab his ass and grab a piece of wood, hand it, like shove it, like grab it, and then push his
No
ass
problem.
overboard.
Make an athletics throw for this move. That's no problem. Rule of cool is always important. So you're just gonna snatch up, like there's a piece of banister, like railing to make this corner for guests to go down. You're gonna rip the banister, and you're gonna try to throw this guy with it.
8. Yeah, 8.
Total?
If you're raging, an advantage.
I get advantage when I'm raging. When that start?
Yep.
My bad.
Any strength check.
I'm doing a strength check or athletics.
Well, athletics is a strength check, but
Yeah.
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So you just, Vokath, you kind of run up to him. He snatches this big banister like railing to go downstairs and chucks this guy. Woo! And he just, well, just in case Steve, first day of the job, you know what I mean? Like, rolls a 19. What did you roll?
19.
This dude literally.
Overall total 19 though.
Yeah. I don't know what a bandit's plus is. I'm not even care because you're doing something nice and
He
you
doesn't want to
just-
be here anyway.
yeah, he's like,
that's
and
how
you
it
just
was in
chuck him
real
over
life,
the edge,
bro.
and you see him like, "Ah,"
Yeah.
and he falls into the water. So before you, so that's your action. You see the steps in front of you.
You talking to me?
Yep.
Wait. What do you mean?
There's some steps in front of you to go below decks.
Oh, okay. So he's overboard, right?
Yep.
And down the steps, what do I see?
It just turns. It's like it heads down below decks. Like there's just stairs.
Oh, okay. I got you. I don't see Salvatore. Okay, so I go down.
Yep.
And I just go down the steps.
You go downstairs and you see a casino, and people running around, kind of looting, fighting with the casino with the dealers. And you see chips kind of flying in chaos. And then the next round, you can perceive what's happening. Vokath?
I'm gonna look over the edge and see if I can see that guy floundering in the water that Tori just threw over and into the river or wherever we are.
He's floating safely. He's swimming around.
I'll give him a Toll the Dead.
Okay. All right.
Wisdom save.
That feels evil.
I love
He
it.
fails. And he's taking damage.
The exact opposite of
Oh,
Clint.
I know. 14 necrotic damage.
Bad. That's yikes.
Oh my god.
Torn, you go downstairs, you hear dong, like outside. You hear the bell of Tempest kind of ring. You don't know why. There's bandits running everywhere. In your mind, Probably could have been another bandit that showed up there.
I'm just gonna just very casually. I look over the edge, hit him with the bell, and I just walk down the stairs after Torn.
Yeah, Vokath is downstairs, looking left and right. You see the chaos in front of you. It's hard to show where you guys are at because there's a big T-Rex booty in the way. But
Can we see the T-Rex booty?
Next round, you will probably be able to.
It's got to be our friends.
All right.
Well, you probably think the Naga is me.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you said your T-Rex was sort of snaky.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's got snake themed.
Oh, sorry. And we know you're thick, so if we're seeing in the back end of you.
That's what your Toll of the Dead sounds like.
That's actually like a mic hitting you in the head. That's amazing. Saboteur the Thick might be my.
I think I dented my microphone when it fell over.
Doesn't seem to have impacted its.
Might be time for a new one.
Let's see. It begins to move towards the door. Freedom of movement does what now? Because it's got that. That's a concentrate.
Freedom of movement can't be held. Ignores difficult terrain. Can't be restricted.
Yeah, but it can still take an opportunity attack from a.
Yes, it can.
I think I'm willing to accept that. It's gonna cast. Make a dexterity save. Saboteur.
Okay.
No, Blandina. He can deal with this. Make a dex save.
Yeah, no. Well, Dex 9 probably fails.
No. From its mouth, as a flame strike just flies out towards you.
Did you say flame strike?
A flame strike, sir. Oh, and that's going to hit Saboteur, so you're going to need to make a dex save too.
I fail.
All right. 60. That's 20 radiant damage to both of you.
Yep. Ouch.
And it's gonna hold its spot there. That brings up Blandino.
Lightning Bolty. Make a dex save.
All right.
And that's going to be the Snaky and the Naga-E.
Okay.
17.
Yep. Both fail.
Here we go. $15, 27 plus 5, 32.
All right.
On a third level lightning bolt.
Okay. It looks surprisingly damaged, and that snake is dead. So that snake's dead.
I can breathe.
You crackle. This thing looks hit. T-Rex is still kind of chilling there.
Bonus action potion.
Okay. Saboteur. Tyrannosaurus Histifer.
I get to move over and make a bite attack at disadvantage.
Okay, nice.
All right, as I'm like crunching against the ceiling, I'm sure the casino, there's probably a ripple of T-Rex like planks on the floor that Vokath and Torn are probably seeing is just this ripple of broken boards, from the next floor down as I am going for this thing like Godzilla.
The old GrandAm,
Oh, hell yeah, that's even better. Let's inherit the ship. All right. Let's see. attacking disadvantage. I get a 18 to hit.
Surprisingly, as you do swing on this thing, you see a symbol of a giant looking octopus kind of floating around it, adding to its armor class, and stops it.
Okay.
I think you get another attack. T-Rex is more
I
than
do.
one.
I get 2 attacks. I can't do them on the same target, so I'm going to tail attack.
Can I?
against one
Can
of
sorry?
the,
Can I see the T-Rex attacking?
Not yet. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
I will tail attack one of the snakes.
Okay.
And that is a 13 to hit the snake.
Ooh, I think it's a 12, but let me check.
Oh,
It hits.
okay. All right. Wow. I did 24 damage.
All right. One is dead.
As I smash into it. Oh, is my camera frozen?
It is a little frozen. I can still hear you though.
That's all right. I don't know why it's stuck like that. All right. In any case, that is my turn with my. Let's see.
Last snake. Oof. Is that it?
Yeah, I just want to kind of block away the exit for the Naga, so I'm just kind of scooting so that my bulk is blocked.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And I will telepathically, because I think I still have telepathy in this because of the feat. Reach out to Vocab. Hold on. This is so funny. I have to actually read to see if I can do this.
Okay, please tell me that the tail is just hanging out the front door now.
It is. It's just out there.
Oh my god. So polymorph. Can I know like it's basically says I'm not as I keep my
No, you have to take
personality,
its
but I keep
mental
those.
attributes too. Like it kind of affects you.
Yeah. Mental ability scores. I retain my personality though.
Bocap, all you hear is roar.
Yeah.
I'm a T-Rex.
That should be enough if he's wise enough. If he hears roar through there and he sees a tail. You know what I mean?
have great wisdom, but I am about as swift as a stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
You're right. Okay, that brings up one more snake tries to bite. Oh, I already rolled that. That was a 19 plus.
That's a hit.
All right, so these bites have a nice hit. That's 11 piercing damage on T-Rex, and that brings up Torn, who you come down the stairs, like you come this way, then you come back this way, and you see this giant tail smashing chips flying everywhere. You turn right, and you see like a tiny glimpse under the T-Rex sack of Blandina, like on the other side of like a table.
Bro, did you literally put a Jurassic Park T-Rex on top of the board, bro?
I did. That's not Jurassic. That is the Wizards of the Coast T-Rex.
Mashing.
They
Okay.
need more money. You know what I mean? But that is a
I don't know.
28 millimeter.
I don't know what. I mean, I come down and I see this giant amphibious or lizard type creature. I'm gonna try to animal handle it, bro.
What? You're gonna animal.
You hear me?
I hear you, man.
I'm gonna try to animal handle it. Let's see if I can talk to it.
Oh, I love this. So
That
much
is a
as an
13.
action. 17?
Yeah, 13.
Hey,
no.
roll your charisma. Roll a charisma save, Sabathor.
Wait,
With
what?
your T-Rex.
Yeah, it's -1, so I got a 14 total.
Dude, the T-Rex turns around and you're like, for some reason, you're like totally as you see your head just pops out, you know what I mean, into the casino proper, and Torn's like petting your head. I don't know why this is happening. Blandini, you're like, but that's your action. That's your action, Torn. You befriended your friends.
I'm
Congratulations.
just trying to keep it role playing, man. Just trying to keep
Yeah, I love it.
It's
I love it.
Yeah, it's what Torn would do.
That's what Torn would do.
Yeah, 100. 100 for sure.
Wow, this is fun. Vocath.
Can I get past the T-Rex?
Oops.
Yes.
Or is he like just in the way?
He You can. I don't think. I want to say now that his head's poked out talking to Torn. No. It is not that big of a door.
Can I squeeze my spiritual weapon through?
Yes.
I'll
you
do
know who to
that.
hit?
One of the snakes. They're definitely not on our side.
Okay. You saw a snake. Go for it.
I'm just gonna I know that Savathor is sometimes snaky, but I'm like, no, I don't think so. Okay.
So many snakes.
Never mind. I rolled a natural 1.
Nice. I should. Find you. I'm cheating. That's fine. Nat 1. Yeah, since we're doing role play, roll your damage on the T-Rex as you're blindly trying to hit this. Yeah, roll your damage. And the reason why I'm saying this, Savathor, is you're a gigantic mess in there. He's trying to make your attack. How much?
5.
5 more. What is it? Bludgeoning damage. 5 force damage on T-Rex. Right. How's T-Rex looking?
68.
Damn, this thing's a beefcake. Okay.
I'm gonna cast Crusader's Mantle.
I've taken 68. I'm at 8.
Okay.
So all allies within 30 feet of me, this would include my T-Rex friend there, will do an additional D4 radiant damage with their attacks.
Is that any attack or
any weapon attack? So
gotcha. Not range spell attacks, but melee attacks.
Yeah, spell attacks aren't going to help, but
gotcha.
Punch, kick, bite, axe.
Yeah.
You're trying to do these things right between the legs of the T-Rex, right underneath the head of the T-Rex. Torn, you see this woman's face with a snake's body just pop out also, kind of with freedom of movement in this pace. Make a charisma save. Torn.
Here we go. 14.
So as you're sitting there and you're laying hands, you're like, I need this T-Rex to be mine. You look up and you see this face before you, and she's like, God. And she basically just gives you a scene of your family being taken, you see your village being raised with snakes and stuff like that. And you find yourself in that Doctor Strange world where there's the weird planets and bubbles. You looks like you're inside of some rainbow looking cells and stuff. You are banished. Okay, you can somehow breathe, Torn, but you are gone from this plane of existence. And that brings up Blandina. You can still see the tail in the same space, just kind of, messing with your party.
And she looked bloodied. She looked like she was.
Realize that the T-Rex is in the same
Right.
space,
Yeah.
lightning bolt,
No,
as...
I'm out of that.
Okay.
So we're just going to go. We'll just go Ray of Frost it. Yeah.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Misses.
Well, son of a bitch.
This is where the fun begins.
Yeah. Then bonus action. Yeah, that's it. I feel okay. I feel at least okay where I'm at.
The music goes tense. You were sitting there. This, you know who that was. And then as you were like, you lost focus a little bit. This asshole that has been talking about your family, you just see your friend completely disappear from existence before you, Samathor. Unless he's not there anymore.
Well, that is unpleasant. Yeah, sorry, like my camera shifted us, but I'm gonna bite her. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
All right, disadvantage. Oh, there we go. That is hopefully better. Let's see, dirty 20.
That hits on the dot.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Big damage. Rolled low, but that's okay.
Come on, Salvatore, you can do it, bro.
23 damage.
23?
Chompy bite.
Add another D4 of radiant damage to your bite.
Thank you. Plus another 2.
Okay. Still kicking.
All right. She will have to make a concentration check on any spell that she's concentrating on. DC is so 23 plus 2, so DC is 12. And if there's any other snakes to tail whack, I will do that, but if not.
Oh, well done. The chomp happens. Torn. You're sitting there, you see this like weird, like right before you, you see this massive, like tentacle monster, like, and then whoosh, you find yourself back on the ship. Like, what?
So I just came out of an alternate dimension.
Yeah.
Did I see anything to grab or anything?
Sure. Or grab something real fast?
Hell yeah. What did I see?
Roll a D100.
Oh god.
What?
Oh god.
Is that even on D&D Beyond, bro?
Yeah.
Just roll a D100, yeah.
Yeah, I see
It's
it.
on
I
there.
see it. Never mind. I see it. Here we go. 29.
You come back and there is you snatch some sort of like, it's a stem. It's like a turquoise stem with a flowered head that's kind of moving, and it's got eyeballs and stares at you. And it's like this flower with eyeballs and like a mouth, but it's like built like it's like a coral kind of head, but you've got a living object in your hand. Like
1 second. So I'm back now, right?
Yep.
I throw it on the ground.
Okay.
All right. As a black man, I would throw something like that on the ground immediately.
Okay. The snake is gonna slither over to Blandina and miss, and that brings up Torn. You're back. You see this beast in front of you with like a woman's face, and it just like sent you, and it just looks at you, and it's like it's gonna try it again.
I would like to strike it first. Is that possible?
Yeah, I'm just role playing.
That is a 24 to hit
That hits.
with some damage on it. That is 9 plus 3.
Okay, one more attack.
Add another D4 for my Crusader's Mantle.
For what?
Another D4 to damage because I cast Crusader's Mantle. So your
Oh, hell
weapons
yeah.
are doing.
So I
Radiant.
rolled a D4 because I just rolled a 19 for my second attack.
Well, you got to add it to damage on your first attack, right? So a D4 worth of damage.
All right, that is a 2.
Okay. All right, roll your
Now
next
go
attack.
ahead.
19
Now go ahead with your second attack.
and a 19 on the second attack. If that's
Oh.
okay, or do you want me to re-roll? It's up to you.
19. So your second attack was a 19?
Yes, sir.
It's a miss if you want to use your die 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my die 6, bro.
All it takes is one more. Like you could see as you're swimming, some sort of like kraken gets in the way, and you swing through it. Roll your damage.
4. Wait, no,
4
die
plus-
6 was added to the attack roll.
Yeah. All you needed is one more, is what I'm saying.
I got you. And we got for damage, we got a 15 plus 3 is 18.
Plus
All right.
another D4.
The wise
for
words
Crusader's
of Matt
Mantle.
Mercer. How would you like to do this?
There you go.
Oh man, I'm gonna let you do it, bro. You the best.
Yep. So you pop back, you see the smiling, weird squid flower, and you're like, yeah. You grab your axe, and this thing's smiling at you. You see it's like weird, pointed eyebrows, like get down to like banish you again, and you just its head just almost comes off and just falls to the side. This other snake that was inside the ship immediately scurries off, goes out of the window, and you're
Do I get
out in the water as
Can I get an opportunity
you can
attack
shoot
on
it.
that?
You can do whatever you want. You want to kill it, you can kill it.
No, I just want an opportunity attack. 15 with a
That
dagger.
hits. You kill it. Good job. Yeah, so Blandon is hell no, and you say toll the dead on people trying to flee. Got it. So the ship has a T-Rex in it. If you squeeze through Savathor, in the inside of the GrandAm is a 20-foot high ceiling, right, where there's chandeliers and just like
Welcome
all
to
sorts of-
Jurassic Park.
There is no leadership on this boat anymore. It is complete chaos.
There's got to be like a vault on board, right?
Oh yeah, is that what you're
Want me to-
searching around for?
Want to tell me to pull apart the vault?
So if you guys steady, you come out of your polymorph control things. People have gone overboard. They're huddled in their rooms. It's quiet. The crew is kind of standing by, but you're able to search the place. On Lord Dryland carries a rapier with a bejeweled octopus-shaped hilt worth 2,500 gold pieces. The silver wine decanter and goblet are both 25 gold pieces each that are sitting next to him. He has a wooden chest that contains 450 gold pieces
Well, I just
and
picked that up.
a pouch containing 9 50 gold piece gems.
I'm
How
just throwing
many?
that chest under my arm.
Pao Ming has a bag of holding.
Hey, we have one now.
Jackpot!
With 100 of those wooden chips on it and 1,000 gold pieces in it.
This is awesome.
And there is the robe of serpents, as I mentioned.
I think that needs to go to our serpent person.
Oh, he already
We'll
called
see if
dibs on
there's
it.
any.
Blandina from the back
We'll
of
see
the
if
room.
there's any.
He's already
redundancy.
called dibs on it.
I do. With 48 seconds of T-Rexness, I do want to just like go around and using the fact that I have 25 in my strength to just cause as much like
Rip the ship apart.
like Well, I don't want to rip. I don't want to destroy it because we could have this ship, so I'm not like trying to damage it. But my personality is like, if I see something that normally I wouldn't be able to interact with because I'm not strong enough, I want to interact with it in the brief moment I can. So if there's like a vault, like we were talking about a vault, it would be funny to pull the
There
vault.
really isn't. There are the chests that you saw. Like 100 gold pieces
Okay.
is pretty big for Yar Tower, so you've
Right.
got some pretty significant loot here. I would
Right.
say. But
You need
yeah,
to eat
it's pretty
somebody on the toilet.
There's 3 decks. There's this area where the casino is. Then there's below decks where there's some rooms, some VIP rooms, some cooks. I believe there's another deck where they actually row the ship.
All right, very cool. All right, then in that case, I'm just gonna morph back down, and I'm gonna walk over to Torn King, and I'm gonna pet his head like he was petting mine, and just return
Your tiny
favor and
little
say, I
arm.
missed you. I've got my tiny arm. Yeah,
This
I
cat
just say,
right here, man.
Did
just come back and just say I missed you too, buddy.
did Dryland have any like personal effects, like a journal that would maybe had, I don't know, like anything about the Kraken Society that we could snag and take?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just his final statement. You know what I mean? Like, what did he say? Like, what are those islands called?
Before we killed him, did he tell us where we needed to go?
Yeah. What I've got all that. I just wanted to see as like if there's anything extra that he may have had.
I was concerned for a minute there.
No, we need to go to the North Sea Islands. The ship is called in the Trackless Sea. The ship is called the Markov, is what we're trying to get to. But I just wanted to see.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was anything extra in here, since it's, if you kept any.
What I'll say is you thoroughly scour the ship. Do you want to stay on the ship for like a rest? What is your guys' next plan? And then I'll go through here, and if there's something I missed on the ship, I'll pass that to you guys as like. But no, he doesn't have anything other than a log that states like guests, schemes to become the water baron, and things like that.
I'll take that just for, because I'm a harper.
You can tell that he's got notes from the Margasters. Margasters are going to send a representative. That representative probably.
Then I'm definitely taking it. That's
That's
So
there's correspondence.
Yeah, so that's anything like that's going to help the harpers, and especially with the Margasters. Then I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to suggest to everybody that if we're the only ones surviving this ship, that we possibly just jump overboard with our manta ray cloaks and just swim away.
Yeah, and burn it.
Yeah.
If you let the ship go, it will burn to the ground because you sacred flamed it and several other things. If you just let the natural what's going on happen, it will burn tonight. There's like hapless, a District 1 level Hunger Games people like, and like falling off and, you know what I mean, scrambling. And if you wanted to, you guys could slip out the back and what I'll say is if I miss something, it's very specific to like what he says before he dies, and then you guys are out. So you guys find yourself huddled a bunch, some cattails on the side. The ship goes down, and then it just gets smaller and smaller, but the light gets brighter and brighter, and you just assume, you know what I mean? Like that this thing just burnt up, and it becomes like very quiet. The 4 of you are sitting there, kind of damaged. Blandina took some pretty big hits. What's your next split?
I'll cast a prayer of healing while we're all sitting around singing Kumbaya.
Okay.
How much?
Blandina?
Hang on, I gotta roll it. Prayer of healing.
I don't think any of us were.
I took a big
I was just
hit,
thinking.
but I'm okay.
Blandina.
Okay, so
Were
I
we
cast
seen
it.
by
I
any
cast
vi-
it twice, and we healed 23 damage in total.
I don't think did Jessica see us? I don't know that Jessica saw us, or at least
No, you and I.
we
We
snuck
were
off the side.
disguised, right?
Yeah.
And then and then they saw a T-Rex, but not me.
Right.
Did you leave somebody on the
At
ship?
the end.
No. We didn't leave anybody.
I hope they weren't in the water because I finished that guy off.
God.
No,
So
Jessica Venom was on the ship when we got on.
Jessica Ven, is that the Baroness?
Yeah.
I wish I could have met her.
But aside from that, I don't think anybody really. We just kind of got in and just kind of made our way upstairs like we were lost. So if we sneak out the back, nobody would really be the wiser.
Yeah, so you guys, I would say what you feel, Savathor, is that the Baroness is gone, but she definitely knew you exist now, meaning the jig is up about the Bargaster thing. Means cities are now going to be blown in the next however fast. You know what I mean? Like, she's got your level of cunning. You know what I mean? Like, so probably
we have
disappeared.
Savathor at home. Jessica Venom.
Yeah.
Do we need to get her? Like, should we be pursuing her?
Like recruiter?
I don't know. Is she gonna?
Smart.
But do we need to stop her from telling people that we're going to save the king?
I don't think she knows that. She doesn't know that. She knows that Savathor. She knows that Savathor has his business, but she doesn't know what we're doing.
We need to get to the coast, and you need to get us a boat so we can get out to King Hecaton.
Why don't we can I tiny hut?
What if I cast sending to like the Red Zeppelin?
Oh,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
And tell them to come pick us up.
Bocas.
And tell them to come pick us up and take us to find, because we'll be able to spot the boat, the Morkoth. We'll be able to spot that from the air easier.
From above. We're gonna hunt for the October.
What I'll say is, Montana, full health, because you got a long rest. You guys sit there and you just kind of chill for a little bit, right? Within a day and a half, Delsephine drops the ladder to the ground, and the two women look down and, and they're like, boys, do you miss us? I'll have that dagger back.
Who is this again? I'm just kidding.
It's Torn Squeeze, right? Torn
Yeah.
Squeeze.
You guys,
it's plutonic. It's plutonic.
Somebody took a liking to, bro.
I know. But let me dream, okay? Let me live vicariously through you.
and I think I wanted to try to see if I can remember the name of the person that he was friending. That was Zalthea, right? Yeah.
That sounds about
Zalthea,
right.
yeah. I gave her the dragon blade or the dragon dagger back.
As soon as you go to hand it back to her, she just presses it back in your hand and just gives you this wry look and, gets back to tending her stuff. But there's definitely a bed available. You know what I mean? As you guys begin to travel, where do you plan on traveling as Delsephine goes to Savathor, brings you guys up? You remember, it's a frenemy type thing, but Delsephine, you can see she's got the tall, horse riding kind of boots, and stitched up with knives, very cultist assassin. She's technically the rank of a dragon wing. If you guys are familiar with dragon cultists, so she's got some pretty good armor on as well. Just like she gets to the front, spins the wheel back to the west and says, "So where are we headed?"
I'll speak up. It's the North Sea Islands and the Trackless Sea. We're looking for a ship called the Markov.
She's just like, she goes down, she yells into one of these like tubes, and she's like, "Full wind." And this thing just begins to fly up. It clears the clouds, and you can see from a distance as like you climb up, you can see the spine of the world off to your right, and the Sword Coast just far, far to your left as you guys begin to travel over the next, few days, where you finally, see the edge of the Sea of Swords. You begin to travel for another day, and the Sword Coast goes and disappears, behind you as you begin your quest on the next session, as an airship flying over the trackless sea. Did you guys plan on wanting to stop somewhere as you guys traveled?
I had no plans.
All right. Well, I can retroactively, but let me know in the next 2 days, in Discord or whatever, if you need me to change something so I could have to change the scene. But I'll give you through the weekend to decide whether, hey, we want to go to Neverwinter instead. You know what I mean? Or something like that.
Hellcat, can you're sending...
You guys got some cash money, didn't you?
We did. Hellcat, can you're sending... how does sending actually work?
So I get to say 25 words, and they get to reply with 25 words.
Is it to somebody that you're familiar with, or does it...
Yes.
Okay, so gotcha.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure. A creature which you are familiar. The creature
gotcha.
Hears the message in its mind and then recognizes the sender and can answer.
If there was a way, if we're on the airship.
Well, hold on. Like I can always I can always scry who you're looking for if you...
Lariel. Yeah, Lariel.
Do you have anything of Lariel's?
No, I would never have anything of hers.
Okay, I would need something of Lariel's to scry them.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to get the information about the Margasters and the Kraken Society and all this stuff back to her.
Could you pass it to another party member?
No, because they think we're dead.
For now. I mean, yeah. The jig's up. Who do you want to know first? I don't know. Yeah.
Well, but the other thing is, I don't have like a sending stone. I don't have a way to communicate with them specifically. So
well, we could do this in the next session too. You can think on it. Don't rush your mind right now.
I could totally commune. I could commune with Tempest or one of his proxies and ask them to carry the message for us. That tends to carry weight.
This is perfect. I would, if it's going to take several days, I would say pick me up in Neverwinter, and after the first,
you're gonna teleport.
Yeah, I'm going to teleport to Waterdeep to talk to Lariel and pass off that message, and then
teleport back.
And then teleport back to Neverwinter to have you pick me up.
Can't you teleport back to the boat?
Teleport.
No, I can't.
Why? Are you
I could try,
using teleport circles?
I'm using circles.
Oh, okay.
So I could basically go to Waterdeep and then go to Neverwinter. You guys pick me up at Neverwinter, and then we keep on going.
Would you guys want to spend any time in Neverwinter?
I would not. 'Tis a dreary place.
So I'll say that you guys link up outside
Plus,
Neverwinter.
the dragon
Shoot
cult might
them.
have enemies there.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
pass
think
this
it's a good idea to
information
stick
off.
around.
Yeah, you're there. You shoot up some sparks. Blandina rejoins, and then you guys press over the ocean. Like,
Awesome.
what I will say, should I do this because it's so close to Neverwinter? Yeah, we'll hold you at Neverwinter. And I have to talk to Pete now. Bork knows why.
Actually, if we can stop at Neverwinter, that wouldn't be bad because I need to buy some stuff.
Okay, doke.
I would actually not be willing to risk though the Cult of the Dragon and our affiliations and the Red Zeppelin. So I would say we could.
Why don't you guys
stop
decide what you want to do? If you want to be more sneaky, or do you want
I
to?
definitely want to be cautious. I don't want to be idiots about this. And knowing the canonical lore is important, because not knowing the canonical lore makes us make really bad, uninformed player choices. And I wouldn't bring a German blimp during World War II over London and expect a good time.
But yeah, ask Bork what's in your Neverwinter also. Could be
That's fair.
Could be a giant floating iceberg near there as well. That would be very not chill. All right. Well, I'll just think on it. Right now, I'll say he's got sending. Vocat's got ways to deliver the message, right? Through his clerics.
Like, I can cast Commune and talk to literally, it says contact your deity or a proxy of your deity. So I can definitely talk to like some sort of angel of Tempest and go, listen, you need to bring message on high to so-and-so of wherever and tell them to prepare for blankety blank blank. Whatever you want me to tell them.
Well, let's.
It doesn't mean they automatically obey.
We'll just go into chat, and then you guys will decide.
Honestly, if it doesn't make sense for me to do that, then I wouldn't do it. But I'm just thinking, like, how do I get this message to Lariel about the Markasters and demons and all this stuff? So, anyways, yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, the Voktair's up. We can raid into him. Finalize our bids and sleepies. Thanks everybody for the amazing donations. We'll get the 988 ticker up for next time to represent that. And we'll get back onto their thing. Oh, fancy. Super
Hype
fancy.
train. That was awesome.
And level 2 hype train. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to the Charmed crew for backing us and watching us. Thanks for Heroes of Evermore popping up. Mr. Joe, you're up there as well. We saw a whole bunch. Brungal sent me some great pics. He's going to make a DM screen like I have in front of mine. And he's going to make a Stronghold DM screen to auction off for the St. Jude's thing for the Lord Gazuma guys. So that's pretty tight. Yeah. Thanks everybody for playing. Tori, thanks for staying up. Thanks for staying up. Jeremy, thanks for staying up. Skylar, thanks for staying up. Charm. I keep doing dox the name. I keep switching. Savathor, Histofer, Charm. But yeah, love you guys, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. When is the next?
See you guys later.
Ciao, ciao.
There's one the dwarf with his hammer of steel. Down by the forge, he's never been one to kneel. All this tough flying, he takes him on the chin. But he's tough as the iron, never gives in. The divine